Top 10 non-devil fruit users in One Piece. Number 10, Usopp. Usopp is the number one marksman of the Straw Hat crew, and bro, he does his job well and efficiently. No one thought this dude would ever become a warrior, but he got stronger and stronger with each adventure. The man even developed amazingly sharp observation haki like his old absentee pops. And after that 2-year time skip, he definitely got a glow up. Not only getting buffed out, but even getting new pop greens to create some amazingly deadly shots. I mean, Usopp utilizes weaponized plants to take stronger opponents down a notch. Talk about being an underdog that has a bite as big as his bark, and is definitely much closer to being a great warrior of the sea. Number 9, Nami. Nami, being the exceptional navigator of the Straw Hat crew, means one thing, and that's she's one you want to be sailing with in tough waters. But when it comes time to battle, guess what? She's also no pushover. She was already mean and quick with a staff, but once she got that climb attack, bro, there was no going back. Weather attacks like conjuring up bolts of lightning or gusts of wind became like second nature to her. And once she partnered up with Big Mom's homie Zeus, yeah, talk about it being Jover. It leveled her up to an extreme category 5 most pirates can't handle in the New World, even if they have devil fruit powers. It just goes to show, if you sailing with the Straw Hats, regardless if you're a devil fruit user, you're still gonna be very strong. Number 8, Sanji. Now, Sanji Vinsmoke is the cook of the Straw Hat crew, and the reason why he's 8 on this list is because he's simply great. A great cook, a great combatant, and an overall reliable, great crewmate to have. And he doesn't hit women regardless of the pain to himself. Talk about being a respectable guy. And he's incredibly fast. I mean, if you underestimate him, trust, it'll only take him a second to close the gap to get up close and personal. And deliver an Ifrit Jambe like you wouldn't believe. And it doesn't even matter if you're in the sky or the sea, he can skywalk and blue walk to get to you. Making this blonde chef clutch when it comes to rescue missions or scouting missions, as well as when you have an empty stomach. Number 7, Garp. Now, Garp might be old, but he sure shows that even with age dulling your strength, if you truly work hard enough, you can still push mountains. Being a true inspiration of what Marines should be, he never goes back on his word. And truly lives a life deserving of the people of the D-Clan, just smiling away regardless of the struggle. It truly goes to show where Monkey D. Dragon and Monkey D. Luffy got their grit and strength from. From this true original gangsta, Monkey D. Garp. And even though both Luffy and Dragon didn't go on the path of the Marine, there are still some young bloods that are willing to get taught by this old hero and become stronger and better for it. So who says an old dog can't teach a new pup new tricks? Number 6, Koby. Now, Koby is one of the very few characters we started the story of One Piece with, and even though it was very brief, Luffy inspired the heck out of this kid, making sure he doesn't let anyone stand in his way of becoming a great Marine. And soon after that, he met another Monkey D, who not only trained him, but inspired him to be the best he could be, pulling out the hidden potential inside him to become a great Marine hero that can save anyone. Koby learned how to truly scrap with the best of them while still making sure to look out for innocence. And now he has the power, especially with his honesty impact, to be able to take out an island's worth of wicked pirates. We always knew you had it in you, Koby. That's why you're on this list. Number 5, Silver's Rayleigh. Now, you had to know this man was going to be on this list. I mean, he was the right-hand man of the original Pirate King, and he has been confirmed to not have a devil fruit power, which of course is why I put him on this list. Now yes, Rayleigh is in his golden years and he is far past his heyday, but he still has monstrous haki, which alone is a feat. And when you're able to pull up on current Yonkos and that either makes them pause or hesitate, again, that is a feat. Even Marine admirals have to think twice when facing up with this guy, and was the very reason why Luffy during the time skip was trained up to be strong enough to face up against Doflamingo and Katakuri. He's definitely looking out for them youngsters. Number 4, Ben Beckman. Now, Ben Beckman hasn't had that many times to shine, but the few times we have seen of him proves why he is the right-hand man of the captain of a Yonko crew. That's right, Ben Beckman's the first mate of the Red Hair Pirates led by the current Yonko Shanks. And he's a first-rate marksman, but don't let that fool you because he is brutal when it comes to close combat. And Shanks' crew is infamous for having a surplus of non-Devil Fruit users, which forces us to deduce that most of them must be monsters at utilizing haki as seen in Film Red, even though it's said to be non-canon. Either way, when Ben Beckman's time in the sun comes, it will indeed be impressive. Number 3, Mihawk. Dracula Mihawk bro ain't playing no games. He's a surgeon with the blade, a certified demon with the sword. And he owns the title of the world's #1 swordsman, a title that he claimed after beating the current Yonko Shanks in a sword fight. He was so good at what he does that he even became one of the 7 Shichibukais that sells for the Marines, with the deal being he gets to do whatever he wants but helps the Marines from time to time. Eventually that deal broke down, especially when the Marines figured they could just clone him into a Seraphim. But he even went on to level up Buggy into becoming a current Yonko by joining his cross guild with Crocodile. So this monster of a swordsmaster is what Zoro is aiming to be, so it just goes to show how much Zoro is aiming high. Number 2, Zoro. Which makes sense because Roronoa Zoro is number 2, aka the right-hand man of the Straw Hats, with his dream being the #1 swordsman in the world. And after losing that sword fight with Mihawk, he was more than ever determined to make his dream come true. And he proves it every day with his actions, showing how OP this man can be, especially when using haki. Whether it's slashing a mountain in half, a meteor in half, even slashing a miniature sun in half, Zoro more than shows why Luffy, the future Pirate King, can always count on him to get his back regardless of how tough the challenge may be, whether it's Yonkos or Marine Admirals. Zoro will cut them down a notch so Luffy can lay them out, because that's what a right hand does. Number 1, Shanks. Yep, Red Hair Shanks is number 1. I mean, he's a Yonko without a Devil Fruit power, his crew's insane without Devil Fruit powers, and he's missing an arm, but he makes up for it by having insane amounts of monstrous conqueror's haki. Plus, as a kid, he used to sail with the Pirate King, inherited his wheel, his hat, and even passed on the hat to who might very well be the next Pirate King. And also, yeah, the only reason I didn't put Roger at number 1 is because it's yet to be confirmed if he had a Devil Fruit power. Same with Monkey D. Dragon. But once it is fully confirmed, I'll change this list. But for now, Shanks, yep, he's number 1. Especially because he's going for the One Piece now, so who knows where this story's gonna go. I'll just say if he doesn't get it, he definitely got number 1 here. If you enjoyed this top 10 video, then please press that like button as it helps with the YouTube algorithm and allows me to make more top 10 videos like this one. Ring that notification bell so you know first when a video like this drops, and comment down below who your top 10 non-Devil Fruit users would be. And until the next video, like, share, subscribe, and follow, and stay great.